Everybody likes a good story, you know, and here's a good fountain pen story. You'll like this one. The other day was my friend's birthday, and I didn't miss it, but I couldn't really be there for her. I had to work, and she had plans with her family and her kids, so it was cool with me. But I wanted to make sure she wasn't lonely, and I wanted to make sure she gets a gift for her birthday. Um, and I was teasing her about this guy that kept there was like this drunk guy that came up to her and kept saying how beautiful she was and told her son, "Do you know how beautiful your mom is?" And I'm like, "Oh, there's guys around here." I said, "You're just like looking the clearance aisle at the dollar store. That's the problem." And I got her to laugh, but I got her this bottle of ink, and it's a Japanese fountain pen ink. The bottles are really beautiful. Um, it's Irizuki. I can't remember what I butchered that word. I'm sorry. I can't remember what the actual name of the ink is. I know it's a purple. She likes purple. So I got it for her, but it made me kind of laugh. And it happens every time, especially with the Noodler's bottles that you get them as well. They're really a full bottle of ink. And I always get it all over myself, you know. And if it's an ink like Liberty's Alyssum or Bay State Blue, then it's a problem. But my first experience with ink like that was when I was a little kid. I was probably about 8 or 9 years old, and across from my grandmother's there was a like a hardware store or pharmacy. The old booths with the ice cream and the fountains and all that stuff. So we went. I went over there, and I was staying with my grandmother for the day, and of course she didn't really keep an eye on what I was doing or really like say this isn't the smart thing to do or this is what this is. I was very naive in life, and I got a stamper, and I was really excited about it. And I said, "Do you have any ink?" And they had these bottles of ink. So it was a permanent ink, and I did not know this fact. Okay, so 8-year-old me, I'm sitting there with this bottle of ink, and I'm stamping everything. Paper. It was like I had a kitty cat and a little puppy dog. I'm stamping everything, and I end up wearing most of this ink. So my hands are blue, my arms are blue, my legs are blue, my nose is blue, and I wore half that bottle of ink, and it was permanent ink. So I go to try to wash it off, and I'm like, it's not coming off. And I might have invented the Blue Man Group. In fact, they might have stolen my look. I went home and my mom was like, "That's permanent ink." And my grandmother was like, "Oh, I didn't know. I just said he wanted ink and he got it, and that's what we used to get back in the old days." And of course, she grew up in the time of fountain pens and stuff like that. So I had soccer practice, and I go and I'm on the defense. I didn't have to use any of my cool moves. I didn't have to like try to steal the ball. I would just stand there with my blue hands, and the other kids would go. And it worked. It eventually did come off. I'm not blue anymore, but good story for you. I wanted to share that with you because it's kind of one of those lessons in life. And I told my friend, I said, "I'm getting you this bottle of ink for your birthday, and I want you to put it in your pen, and I don't want you to be the blue girl around town like me, because purple should be purple." I don't know if I date ink-colored girls like that, all inked up. And if you're gonna get ink, I told her, I said, get ink that's like a nice tattoo or something. But I got her this ink. It's a really, really beautiful ink. I'm really fond of these Pilot inks, and so I hope she gets it and has a wonderful birthday. That you had a wonderful birthday, and man, Those childhood stories, I tell you.